Good morning and welcome to Mystery Stamping for June 2023. I'm Nancy Hepker and I'm glad you were able to join me today. I am going to get us started here and I will spotlight my overhead camera. There we go, so that we'll be able to follow along with the prompts. Okay, I'm just checking my settings here, making sure everything's good. You guys can all see my desktop here.
Perfect.
Excellent. Okay, you should have downloaded the list of supplies and gotten them all ready.
Yep.
Okay, so we will get ready here for clue number 1, which is to score your basic white thick cardstock in half to make a standard card base. So that's going to be at 10.5 centimeters for A4 or 4 1/4 inch if you're using letter cardstock.
And we're doing portrait, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes. On all of my instructions, it will tell you at the top in the yellow band.
Excellent.
Because especially if you're using designer series paper, that can make a big difference. Okay, clue number 2. Emboss your piece of colored cardstock 1 with your embossing folder. So that is your 10 by 14.4 centimeter or 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece or large piece.
Sorry.
Yes.
Emboss colored cardstock with 1 embossing folder. That's that's the 10 by 14.4. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Get my little machine out.
Hi,
good morning,
ladies. What have we got to do first? Sorry.
Take your basic white piece and score it in half at 10.5 to make a card base.
Yeah.
And then take your piece of colored cardstock number 1, the 10 by 14.4, and emboss it with the embossing folder.
Emboss it. Yep. First, this one card.
Is that someone's chair? Oh, I had to break out a new plate the other day.
Exciting day.
My first one in 3 years, though.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's good going, Heidi.
Yeah, you can tell I don't do as many cards as Nancy, though, right?
Well, and I have people come and do classes here.
Ah, well, there you go.
And, you know, I might be good about flipping my bottom plate or both my plates reasonably often.
I use both, but one was well worn than the other.
Yeah, but of course, when people come to my class, they don't flip the plates.
And that's a pain.
Well, you know, it's a cost of business, and I factor that in.
Exactly.
But you still get a bend in your plates, don't you?
Yes.
Even though you flip them, and
they're consumables.
Oh.
That's right.
I got bursitis in my shoulder, so I went back and bought another electric machine.
There you go.
Nancy, what am I doing wrong? My plate won't go through my new folder for my embossing folder. So
is it a 3D embossing folder?
Yeah, I think it might be.
Which one is it?
Twigs and Sprigs.
Just take off one of your layers.
So,
That's
so
I. Sorry.
pull off make sure you don't have the white die plate in there. You should just have platform 1.
Yep.
And then
Gray one.
no clear plates, but the gray plate on top.
Okay.
Farm that sucker.
Good morning, Allison. I can see you've joined us, but there's no camera on. There you are.
Sorry about that. I just cut another piece of white. I cut it a little small.
Okay.
So we have to use one whole piece of paper for this.
No, a quarter of a piece of paper.
No, because it's 5.5 by 8.5.
No.
Well, it is if you're working in the inches.
Yeah, so that's bigger than a normal card because we normally do
Well,
8.5, 4 1/4. So then why is the
No, that's for
because
the American,
the inches are designed for letter cardstock.
not for A4.
A4 you use the centimeters.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean the centimeters would be the same as 5.5 by 8.5 would be the same, wouldn't it?
No,
No, it's not.
because the letter paper and A4 paper are proportioned differently. So half a sheet is proportioned differently.
Yes, because I normally do the 4 1/4 divide by. So let me see what 14. Because I just cut that again and it's the same, and it doesn't seem because my next piece is. I'm going to double check it on my thing. 10 centimeters. Where's my centimeters?
I've
Because the
crafted for
A4
years
is
now
tall and skinny.
in both imperial and centimeters, and I can tell you, Annette, if you're using A4, you're going to have a better result if you use the centimeters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you're going to wind up with a lot of white, or
that.
you're going to wind up with a lot of scraps.
Yes, well, I've just noticed because I've now cut 2 cards, but they will be used. So
Yeah.
we'll go with the. I'll pull my trimmer out for this one. I normally do my guillotine. So, but see, our sideways, our paper's only 8 1/4 across the top, isn't it?
That's right, because we're tall and skinny, and the
Yeah.
Americans' paper is short and fat
Okay.
or wide.
So 14.9.
I think it's time they went metric, actually.
It's beyond time.
They won't do it.
No, I know.
Keep teasing them.
14.9 is like
Just under 6.
5. Yeah, it's 5 and
But they're
7.
still
8.
using a whole sheet.
5
No,
and
you're
7,
cutting
8.
it in half.
And it
At-
just,
Okay, so I'll do the 5.5 over the 21 first. Let me
You
see.
just-
I'm
The
getting-
first one is a card base. It's
Yeah.
just the card itself.
So just cut your A4 in half,
Yeah, basically.
which is 14.9 or 14.85 technically.
Okay.
And then you're going to take one of those and rotate it and score it at 10.5 to make your
Yeah.
card base.
5 point. 5 point.
Okay, for everyone who is caught up with clue 2, clue 3 is to glue that embossed piece to the front of the card with liquid glue.
Yeah, see, when I do my, even though I do this inches, I do my cards 4 1/4 split at 4 1/8, which would be just about the same.
Yeah, but it's not the same
a
as
bit
what they do
longer.
in the States.
Because yours is
Yeah.
a bit longer than
Yeah.
yeah, I don't make them that long. Okay, anyway, done. Yeah, but
So you're still throwing away
yeah.
a bit of your card base.
Yeah.
Some people I know who do it, they use it for scrap.
Oh, yeah. Well, how I cut mine, I don't have. I only have that
Sentiments or
one
whatever.
slice left.
Yeah.
So I have like a piece that big left over, and I just use that for tags.
Yeah.
So obviously, I've sort of adjusted to the centimeters using inches.
Okay, and once you have that glued on, cut your colored cardstock 2 piece at the short end with your
So
paper.
That's quite a fat banner, right?
Yes. So at your short end, you're gonna flag it into banner tail.
So is the point in the middle, or
Yes.
it's like an arrow? Oh no, okay. So it's got tails. Yeah.
Yes, fishtail is the other way people call it.
Is that our, what piece is that?
Cardstock number 2.
Number 2.
And
Okay.
because I'm so anal, I have to measure it.
People do it all different ways.
5 by 11.
I'm using my retired punch.
Yep.
How
This
can
isn't
you have
cut.
a punch that's wide? That wide? Wow.
5 centimeters, or it's 2 inches actually, but 5 centimeters.
Yep.
And we're cutting that as a banner.
Yeah,
so-
fishtail banner.
So
How
I thought
far in should I make the fishtail? A centimeter, 2?
However you like it.
Oh,
is it going downwards because it's too big to go sideways?
no, it's yeah.
That's part of the mystery.
I worked that out because I put it over there and I thought, ooh.
Okay, let's see. 1.5, that'll do. It'll look weird otherwise, I think. 2 might be too much.
So once you've got your fishtail, your banner tail cut, you're going to emboss it with the same embossing folder you used on the other piece.
Oh, I just packed it away.
Too organized.
That looks all right. Oh, get that machine out again.
Happy at your house?
Oh. Where did I put it? Oh no. Oh, there it is.
My last electric machine broke down like the 2 days before the insurance run out on it, like the 12 months.
Oh, lucky.
Oh, no.
I know, and I rang Amazon and they replaced it straight away. And so I didn't.
Nice.
Great.
Because I brought the big embossing machine and the little one, but because of my arm, I had to go there and buy another one.
So what
So-
brand did
Sorry,
you buy?
Heidi. Annette,
Oh.
did you do number 2, the embossing the colored cardstock one? Nope, the bigger piece of colored cardstock.
Yep.
Nope.
Yep. It was the basic white, then the coloured cardstock one at
Yep.
10
Did
by
you emboss
14.
that?
And that's that.
Yeah, but colored cardstock 1, you needed to emboss 2.
Yes,
Also.
yeah, that's done.
Okay, and glued on. Excellent. I just want to make sure you were caught up with us.
Yep.
Okay. Use liquid glue to adhere the embossed banner that you just made to the card front, centered left to right with the banner tail close to the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Left.
I mean,
So centered in the middle of the card
Yeah,
front.
yeah.
down the bottom. Oh, that's an
So close to the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, not touching the bottom, but
No,
down that way.
just somewhere near it. Oh. Oh.
Someone asked, I brought the Big Shot Express, the
Oh, yeah.
electric one,
Why didn't you buy Australian?
because they don't have an electric one and they only have spotlight.
Yes,
You
they
can't-
do.
Yeah, but you can't see through them. You've got to put them into that thing and you don't see it as you're working. I don't like them. I went and saw them. The ones at Spotlight.
I don't know. It's called Couture or something.
Yeah, but when you feed it, it
Yeah.
goes through a bar like that and you don't see what's happening.
But you don't see it on the
On the big one,
hand
I do.
either.
Yeah, I do, because it's got a big face. Look at that. The other one, what I'm saying is it's like
Right.
it's like that and it folds through and you don't see it. Whereas mine has just got the one line that goes down and you see it coming through and going
Oh.
through.
I don't know. I can see mine.
Oh, well,
Anyway,
no, you might have got a different one, but when I was looking, that was all I could see at Spotlight.
right.
But yeah, I mean, I still use whenever I have a class, I use my normal ones with ladies, so they, don't think I'm cheating, but I don't crank it because my arm getting old, mate.
Okay, clue number 6. Stamp your image on basic white scrap and color it if needed, and then cut it out however you do best.
Can I use DSP?
Sure,
Thanks.
it's your card.
So what do I do? Stamp your image on basic white color if needed. Use dies ponchos to cut the image out. Okay. Very good. I have read this. So I used one that I prepared earlier. Because they're too time consuming to do
Efficiency is good.
live. That one will do. That one will do. All right, I got it. I chose. That's pretty.
We'll just wait for everybody else to catch up to you, Heidi.
That's all right. You want to see a card I'm working on?
Sure.
It's called. What's it called again?
Let me spotlight you here for a minute.
What's her name? They called it a triple Z fold book card or something. Anyway, so you have the. It doesn't have to be that. It can be any shape, right?
Right.
But the one behind, and it's folded in 3.
Is that Susan Stamford's?
No, Karen Titus.
Yep.
And then you open it, and it has the same one behind it.
Yep.
You don't have to. You can have any image, but as long as you can't see it from the front, right?
Right.
And then the second page, there's the third page, and you can only see my outline. But I didn't put this on yet because I want to, put a sentiment, and
Right.
I might heat emboss it. And
Cool.
the last one I did, it warped a little bit. So I thought, no, I'll do that first and then glue it in. But yeah,
Awesome.
I made one for a lady. I posted it earlier today. Okay. For her 104th birthday.
Oh, wow.
Imagine getting to 104.
Jesus. I
Oh,
hope
okay.
she's still walking. I don't want to live that old. Bloody aches and pains now.
Okie dokie.
Okay, everybody else, you let me know when you're ready to move on. And I'll kind of get a sense from seeing what you're doing.
How's your puppy going? Is he still doing his job? Nancy?
Well, he's a pet, but
I
we've
thought he was the blind dog, or
so we raised him for the first year as a seeing eye dog puppy.
yeah.
And he flunked out of seeing eye dog school.
Oh,
So they offered us the opportunity to adopt him. So we've had him for the last,
you've
18
trained them before, though, if I remember rightly.
sorry,
You've trained them before, haven't you?
no. Our daughter has an assistance dog, an
Yeah.
autism assistance dog. And we were trained in handling him. And so
It's
then
all
we
to
trained,
be consistent.
right.
Because I've done dog obedience with my dogs, but not for any other reason that they're staffies and I want them to be obedient. But
Right.
if everyone in the house isn't doing the same thing and it's not consistent, it's really hard.
Yes. So we've just a couple weeks ago put Noah back into a training program with a local trainer. And
You say that not going well?
no, it's going very, very well. But we had to do that because, yes, there was a little bit of consistency trouble here in our house.
Right.
So it's just sort of jump started some things, and overall he's a very, very good dog.
Oh, yeah.
We just a couple of bad habits had crept in.
I mean, ours are like that, and then we get down the street, and the younger of the two by 3 months, he will go, "Arr," and I like leave it, and he'll leave it, but other people go, oh,
Yeah. So
I can't find my die kit to that one. Where is it? My die cutting.
So what are his bad habits, Nancy?
he likes to really pull on the walk.
Oh, yeah.
So it seems like the trainer has got a different harness on him and is training him to walk really, really well. Next week, we get brought into the program to
Is
get
it
trained on.
food orientated training?
Yes,
Yeah.
food and praise.
Yeah, because for food training, what we would do is always hold a piece of food on the left side where he walks and then release it every now and again just to keep them at your leg.
Yeah.
I can't find my cutting, die cutting. I don't know where I put it. So many damn things on the go.
So they're getting that. He's getting that better. His recall has never been great.
Oh,
So we're working on that.
I don't even take them off at the park anymore because if a bird goes past, we lose them.
Yeah.
And they chase, because they play together all the time, they chase other dogs to have fun, but everyone gets scared because you've got two staffies coming at you.
Yeah.
And the little ones nip them, like we'll nip at them to say go away, and then ours will go, "Arr." Not the brown one, the black one will. So I
So
don't know how to put my die to this.
You have to cut them, Annette.
Oh.
Did you know you put an S instead of an A?
I didn't. I don't know how that went on. I saw it too, Sinette, and I thought, oh God, I've been called a lot of things.
Would you like me to fix that for you?
You're a snetty.
I think I can fix that for you.
Oh, thank you, Nancy. I don't know why that did that.
I joined by browser. I don't like to use the program.
I just went to Nancy's notes and looked at it and snapped it there. So I can't understand why it did pick that up because my Facebook's in it, or Nettie is on my class.
Yeah, it's probably was typed into your Zoom program,
Yeah.
Oh, who cares?
but I fixed it for you.
Oh, there you go.
I gotta have something to do here. Okay, next step. Sorry, ladies, we're moving along here. Make a circle or a square from a basic white scrap that is a little larger than your stamped and cut out image. Don't adhere it yet.
Oh, okay. Let's see what size.
So you can use dies or your paper trimmer or whatever you got. Punches.
Ouch.
Oh, yesterday I got all my punches and I labeled them all, and then I can put them in my drawer sideways.
I saw your picture. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sick of going to my drawer and then having to go, not this one, no, not this one.
Yeah. How's your wrist healing up, Heidi?
Oh, it's getting there. It was I don't know if you've been following the stories, but it was infected.
Oh.
So yeah. They said it's not very it's a bit unusual that it gets that the hand one gets infected, but anyway. So they put me on Keflex. But then I got a reaction to it, and I got down the bottom of my legs, just above my ankle, until the calf muscle, is a red band.
Oh,
wow.
I thought it was cellulitis because I've had that in 2013, and they said you can get it back. Anyway, the doctor said, "Oh no, I think it's just a reaction to the antibiotics."
Yeah.
Well, then can I take Augmentin, because that's what I normally take for tonsillitis? And he goes, "Yeah, okay." So he swapped me over to that, and I do a dressing change on Sunday, so I'll take another photo and then go back on the Thursday. So, but I tell you what, from one day to the next, putting a dressing on that's like betadine, called Inadine or whatever.
Yeah.
It's gauze inlaid with Inadine, like betadine, and they put it on, and it dries it up right. It looks so much better the day after, and being on antibiotics for 24 hours.
Excellent.
So, yeah, so I'm happy about that. But I was really worried that I had cellulitis, because you know what I have to do then? I have to be in hospital for 6 to 8 weeks on antibiotics, intravenous.
wow.
Yep.
Well, so I'm glad
Imagine
they
how
checked
messy
it.
your bed's going to look with all your cards with you. But at least you get 10 weeks being fed, not doing everyone's jobs.
No, you get sick of hospital food.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just make sure that you tell them every time that you're allergic to the Keflex.
Well, I didn't know I was, because I have taken it in the past, but maybe I've grown to not accept it anymore.
Yeah, that happened to me. I'm not sure if Keflex is one of the sulfa antibiotics or not, but I've developed an allergy to the sulfa ones.
Right.
And I get hives.
Oh, awful. Yes, somebody else I was talking to said she got hives as well. Anyway, so yeah, I'm glad that, because the redness is still a little bit there, but it's not as hot, and it's not itchy anymore.
Good.
That's why I thought it was cellulitis, because when I got cellulitis, it was itchy and hot and roaring red. It was awful.
Well, I'm being a big advocate this month for people over 50 to get the shingles vaccine.
Oh, yeah.
It's now approved in Australia. It is much more effective. It's a dead virus vaccine, as opposed to the live zoster
Oh, yeah,
vaccine. And it's much more effective. And shingles is just awful,
Awful, yeah.
awful. And
I know people that have had it.
unfortunately, Medicare doesn't cover it
Oh,
at all. So you have to private pay. If you have private insurance and have a pharmacy benefit, they will cover, you will get a rebate.
right.
Not tons, depending on your coverage, but
Yeah.
well worth it. You know, not getting shingles is priceless.
Yes. Yes, I've heard.
So that's my soapbox, along with, of course, making sure you've had a recent COVID vaccine if you haven't had COVID in the last 6 months, and your annual flu vaccine.
I had my flu on this week. I never ever get them because I don't get sick, but I had my first bout of COVID and it makes me a little like asthma-y when I talk. So I thought I'd better do my flu.
Yeah, after having a really bad flu as a young adult, I always get my flu vaccine. And yeah, my flu jab comes up next week. Shingles was 2 weeks ago. COVID, I got my COVID jab before my surgery in March. So, okay, everyone got their shape made?
Yep.
Now you're going to make a mat for that shape with a scrap of colored cardstock too.
Oh no. I just used the biggest. Oh no. Oh, I did. Oh no. Is 2 3/8 slightly bigger than 2 1/4?
Yes.
No. No. 2 3/8 is 1/8 less than 1/4. Damn it.
No, a quarter is 2/8. 3/8 is
Oh,
bigger.
that's right. Good. Then I'll use that one. Oh, yes, perfect. So that was the little mat. Where did my mat go? Oh,
So you were, for colored cardstock too, you were supposed to have the piece that you made into the fishtail banner
yeah.
and a scrap.
Oh, a scrap. Okay. Well, I'll just use the same color.
Yeah.
Go. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? No. Oh, what happened to it? I just had you color. Where did you go? Ah, here it is. No. No, it's too bright.
Okay. Once you have your mat made, add the basic white circle or square to the mat with dimensionals.
Oh, I can't find my. What happened to that color? Oh, a new one. Always the one at the bottom, right? Oh. Here we go.
Okay. And then add that circular square that you've layered together to the card front at the top of the banner layer with either liquid glue or dimensionals, whichever one you like better.
Did we? Yeah, okay.
So you put your basic white shape on your mat with dimensionals.
Yep. No, I was thinking, does it cover? It will cover part of the banner, the top.
Oh well.
Yes.
I've done it. I'll put
Yes,
this
that's
together.
good.
I'm okay. One looks like a rosary that you're giving someone. Oh, that might change it.
All right. glue this on and then dimensionalize the other. Okay, glue, where are you? Did we glue our picture onto the first mat or did we
Not yet.
dimension?
Not yet.
Oh, we haven't put the picture on the
Nope.
mats yet. Oh, okay. Are we dimensionalizing it? I just want to know because then that will depict whether I dimensionalize the other one.
Well, we haven't gotten to that clue yet, Heidi.
Oh,
She's
I don't
being,
like that. I
she's
don't
being a
like
bit mean.
It's going to be too fat to go in the mail.
Well, make your decisions accordingly.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Clue 11. Add the stamped and cut out image to the center of the circle or square with the
You notice
adhesive
that
of
Nancy
choice.
is smirking while she says that.
I know, right? Cheeky woman.
She's liking this.
Cheeky woman.
You know, if I gave away all the clues at once, it wouldn't be mystery stamping.
I know.
It's the interpretation that determines the outcome, right?
Yeah, sometimes we're all bloody too busy wanting to make it perfect.
Yes, I know, right?
I mean,
Well,
me
as
too. No, I'm
Ruth well knows, it's fun to play around with kind of retired stuff on this one and then make other
It is.
versions with the layout, which is my goal, is to give you more layouts to play with.
Yeah.
I had to make a baby card for my upcoming grandchild, and it's a little girl, and the first one's called Willow, so they call her Puds because she's chubby, and the next one's Harriet, so they're going to call it Harry. So I made a blue card, and
Oh,
and I used the Happier Than Happier because I kept that one because I love that as a baby card. I don't like the new baby card ones stuff, but I used the Countryside Inn on that. Do you want to have a look?
yeah.
Sure.
If I can remember where I put it. I hid it for her.
I actually think when I make this one again, Nancy, I'll use a different embossing folder.
Let me spotlight you.
So
Okay.
use the one
There we go.
So it's like that, and then
Cute.
that
Oh,
looks
that
off.
is- yeah.
Put it up.
Oh, cute.
Oh, cute.
Yeah,
The use
that's
of the bunnies.
Oh.
So the bunny's all in there,
Yeah.
and then on the belly band is the bunnies down at the bottom.
Yeah.
And
With the bear. That's so cute.
Nice.
Yeah, so I've got that away for her. The mother rang me yesterday because they've moved to Queensland, which I'm not happy about. And I said, I've made a card for the baby. I've made Harriet's card. She said, I don't want to see it yet. And I said, I do.
Okay.
Right.
Clue 12. Stamp a small greeting on a basic white scrap. Use a die, punch, or paper trimmer to cut it out. Make banner tails or fish tails on both ends and adhere under the circle or square with liquid glue or dimensionals.
Oh dear. I'm terrible. I always use like 10,000 dimensionals.
Oh,
I keep stamping up in good business with that.
You and Bruno.
but still.
Wait, it'll come off. All right. Paper off.
Michelle, are you still with us? I presume so. Your camera's off and
Yeah, I am, but I can't do it. It's a dead fail, and
oh,
I've
What happened?
I couldn't get the embossing thing to work. I haven't played with it enough. I'm only new to the embossing boundary I put
Oh,
on myself. So I fell behind at that early stage.
just don't emboss it. Don't worry
Yeah,
about embossing it.
It's hard when you don't know what you're actually making, so you
yeah,
can't get your head around how you're doing it. I get that.
yeah,
yeah, it's a challenge.
yeah. I like it.
Keep coming
Now,
back.
sentiment. What shall we put? Happy birthday? They're always good ones. Thinking of you. What card do I have to get out?
You've
Oh,
got class later.
And then the
haven't
last clue would be add any embellishments that you might want.
Oh,
If you want them.
I've still got to sort my ribbon, what's in and what's out, and I've got so much.
Mm.
It's so annoying.
um, oh, does this fit? That'd be nice. Oh, it has to do with fishtail. Okay, that won't suit then.
What's the fishtail to? Oh, yes, to a flag. I was going to say it's the same thing.
Yes, flag, banner, fishtail,
And
double points.
we're putting that under the circle.
Can't wait to see what everyone makes.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a scrap. I thought I had all this white scrap and now I can't find it. Oh, here's my other scrap. Excellent. Oh, maybe this one. Perfect. Or maybe this one.
So for July, I'm going back to try Thursday evening again.
Oh, yeah. What time?
7 Melbourne time.
Okay.
Now, I won't be able to do that.
Yeah, I don't know
Doesn't matter.
what time.
Oh, sorry. I just have to get something. Oh,
Yeah, I have to do mine a little bit different.
there we go.
Somebody ready to show?
Oh, in a moment.
Ruth is. Okay. Let's see what you got, Ruth.
Ah, that's pretty. That's cute.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes, very
Oh,
nice.
the cutting machine.
Yeah.
Oh, good, 'cause my
It's the only new one I've got. Oh no, so sorry, I've got the Daisy one as well. They're the only two I've bought. But I think the embossing folder's wrong. It should have been more of a subtle embossing folder.
No, I like that one.
Fine,
That's
yeah.
good.
No,
Anyway,
it's very pretty.
And I like the color choices too.
Yeah.
they're my colours. I love those colours.
Is that
Yeah.
soft succulent and Lost Lagoon or
No, that's a Pretty Peacock and Pool Party.
oh, Pretty Peacock? Geez, it doesn't look that dark on the TV here.
Yeah, my
And pool
I'm finished.
party.
I'm finished and mine's a little bit rogue.
Okay, Annette.
Of course you did, Annette.
Only because I put the circle together before I realised.
Ah. Cute.
Nice. Who's next?
I'm just cutting my tag, whatever, sentiment thingy.
Mine didn't work, but I just put my embellishment that I'd made onto something
Sorry,
different
who's that?
instead.
I
Is
like
that
it.
Mich-
that's
Michelle or Allison?
Very, very basic. I just used it. I'll have to do something different with that one. It's not really working for me,
To add my.
but I'll get there.
Allison, are you ready?
I'm about a minute away.
Okay.
Yeah, me
Heidi?
too. Yeah, I'm a bit minute too.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and show mine.
Yeah.
And you got 2 seconds to get yours fixed.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's nice.
Mm.
Lovely.
Lovely.
That's very pretty.
Well, and so that's one done doing dyes, and here's one done using the paper trimmer.
Oh, lovely. I like that.
Mm.
Oh, yum. I didn't buy that one.
I love that set. I'm still not sure whether I'll buy it, but I used to be a pharmacist, and it really appeals to me.
Oh, really?
Nice. Well, our son loves chemistry and was majored in chemical engineering. He's got a chemical engineering degree. So his birthday's coming up in July. So this may be his card.
Yeah. But I just feel I wouldn't use it enough. As much as
Yeah.
I'm 13-year-olds and they do science at school,
Problem.
I'm not going to use it, and I'm not going to use it in my classes because they don't have little kids really anymore. So, and we'd only get one stamp out of it. So I think I just fixed up my front because I forgot to do the double stamping. That looks better now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hold on. There we go.
Because I forgot to
Pretty.
double stamp it.
Very pretty.
Yeah, I like it in that. Just doing my inside while I'm waiting.
Sorry, I'm
I've
just
got mine ready now.
Okay, let me get you spotlighted. Oh, yes.
Oh,
That's so cute.
that's very cute.
Oh, that is so lovely.
He's on dimensionals and he's behind him.
Can I
Yes.
take a photo of that? Can I?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's cute.
Oh, that's lovely.
Would you be offended if I took a photo?
No, of course not.
I think that's so beautiful
Not
because
the best light.
I've got that rhythm, and I always think with the boys, because we got a lot of music kids, what would I do all the time? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Heidi, you ready?
Yep, I just have to stick it on now. Sorry.
Oh,
Where are these things? Where are these things? Oh,
you all want to gather your stuff for card 2 while we're waiting for Heidi? We will be ready to go. This one, I think, will be faster.
yeah.
Really?
Put my inside mat in that one.
Put
I like
my-
it done before I put the inks away.
Put this off. Oh. 3, 2, 1. Oh. And now stick it on.
Oh, I thought you were counting down to be able to show it, so I'm spotlighting.
Oh, no.
you.
I thought so too.
I like your ceiling fans.
There we go. Oh, thanks. There you go.
Not giving too much away, would you suggest contrasting or coordinating colours for the second card? Because I know it's a surprise.
Either would work.
Oh, florets. Now, is florets off the list now? We're not allowed to use that anymore, are we?
Well, it's retired, you know,
You can
allowed.
use it. It's just retired.
Yeah, I know you can use it, but you can't use it in a class or
Well,
online.
you can, but they're just not going to be able to buy it.
That's
Yes.
right. Unless you stocked up and you could sell it directly to them.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I'm not that smart. I haven't got that much money. I'd have a lot of money for all that.
Sometimes I use retired product because most of my class participants aren't buying
Yes.
anyway.
Yeah.
So every once in a while, I'm like, you know, if you,
Well, in my class, I will use old stuff, but when I do my online
right,
class, you've got to use all your new stuff.
current.
Especially
It doesn't
for
have to be new. It has to be current,
Yeah, current.
or it should
Yeah.
be current.
Yeah.
If you want
Sometimes,
to,
again, I pull out retired stuff to say, hey, if you still have this in your stash,
Well, that's
make
what I
some
did
use of
on.
it.
Yeah, I put that on Pinterest and I did the bunny and I said, if you've still kept your baby one, here's a good card.
Yeah.
Okay, second one on the game.
Yes. Are we ready?
Yep.
Uh,
Oh,
There we go. Okay, so you should have your list of supplies all ready to go.
Yep.
Score one, or clue one is just like the last one. Score your colored cardstock in half to make a card base. And I put that in there because sometimes if I've got a fun fold going, we haven't, you know, I don't want you to have scored in advance.
Scored coloured cardstock. What does it mean in half? Oh, scored. Yes, I'm thinking you mean. Oh, forgive me.
someone has to.
Oh my gosh. I need drugs and alcohol.
I was gonna say, have you had coffee yet?
I just had a cup of tea. Maybe I needed some breakfast.
Okay, so you've got two basic white layers that are identical. And on one of them, stamp your one-line sentiment at the top right corner. Remember, this is a portrait-oriented card.
That's straight up and down,
Yes,
not landscape
with
sideways.
the short end at the top.
Yep. So we're going to stamp your one line centimetre at the top right corner of the base. Right. Okay.
Where did I put that paper?
Um,
What? Okay, I've forgotten now. Is it the 14.4 by 10?
Yes,
Okay.
and you're supposed to have two of those.
Yeah.
2, 14, cardstock 1. The two things. Yeah, is 7.5 by 10. It's the next. Yeah. Just going to stamp that. Right. Oh, you bum. I missed it.
Where are you? There you are. What shall I put?
Everyone done with clue two? Clue
Okay.
two finished?
With the sentiment, does it
Yeah.
have to be straight across or can it be a block one?
It can be a block one.
Top right corner. That's an odd place to put it.
Until you see what she's done next, probably.
Yeah, I know.
This Didn't get that stamp to work. Where's my map? Ah,
Turn your paper over or rotate it.
I've done that once already. I'm using another one.
Okay.
I don't know whether my stamp's gone on properly. Try again. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not doing the end of the go. I think it's squished down or something.
Huh.
That's the second one I've used both bloody sides.
Okay.
So this is the only tricky thing on this card. Use your paper trimmer or your Simply Scored tool and score every 1/4 inch on the colored cardstock. So- along the long side.
the 7.5 by 10 one.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, and along the top edge, you hold it in every 1/4 inch, is it?
Yes. And so you know a 1/4 inch is are the lines that go the whole length of the
Yeah.
trimmer.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is how your cardstock should be on your trimmer.
And then every 1/4. Yep. No
Yeah.
good. Wow.
Oh, the second one. I think I have to change the saying. That is absolute.
So there should be a little bit less than 1/4 inch on the very end, yeah?
Probably, yeah.
So that's on your second piece.
On your second colored cardstock. Yep.
Oh, second coloured card. Coloured cardstock should go. And your second coloured cardstock is 7.5. Oh, I'm not having a good day.
I've actually done sentiment. I'm using the old trimmer.
Hmm.
Are you going? You okay, Ruth?
Well, yes, but I've scored it on with my old trimmer, which is centimetre blocks. So that's what I've done. It doesn't matter. I'm sure it won't make much difference, will it?
And I think I've done 1/8.
They're really close together.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It's a different look. It's all good.
It's going to roll, isn't it?
Use a lot of glue.
Oh, gosh.
Add that scored colored cardstock to the bottom of the basic white layer that you stamped with the sentiment
To the bottom.
with liquid
Flush
glue.
to the bottom,
Flush. Yep.
I'm
And
sorry,
be-
Nancy. I'm just way
across the
behind
width
that.
like that.
Yep. Exactly.
And
Oh,
the raised
yeah.
bits up.
Sorry.
The raised bits up or down doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's up to you. You okay there, Michelle?
No, I've got no idea what to do. So it's
Oh.
going on like that.
Sorry.
It's going on like that.
Yep. Exactly. Like so.
But then the corrugated lines are going vertically.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. You should have scored.
Yep.
that.
They look like blinds, shutters.
So sorry, can you just tell me what that measurement was for the scoring?
1/4 inch.
1/4 inch all along the short side.
Yes.
No, long side.
Like this.
Okay, 1/4 of an inch.
And then what do? We glue it on.
Glue it onto that piece of basic white that you stamp the sentiment on at the bottom.
Like what piece do you glue on? The whole thing?
Yeah, like this. Just glue it
But
onto
just
the bottom.
glue it on. So it'll look like it's just like a window
Like a
closed.
ditto on the wall.
Wainscoting.
Okay.
Wainscoting, yes. American walls, I love that.
They do it in Britain too.
Do they?
Do it here too.
I think in New Zealand they do it with like planks, which is probably what.
I had a new build home in Illinois, and they did faux wainscoting in our dining room. They put up like a chair rail trim, and then, yeah, and they painted that like a gloss white, and down below the wall, gloss white down below, and then just a flat up at the top.
I love it. We just don't do that in Australia, do we?
Well, you can.
Yes, you can.
You build your house, you tell them how you want it.
Okay, clue number 5. Add that layer, the basic white with the scored colored cardstock, to the front of your card.
Oh, how cute. So it's just like a fancy piece of paper. Oh no, what? So this goes to the front of your card?
Yeah,
Oh, that's all right. I was thinking the sentiment had to be on the inside, but no, it doesn't. Glue that to the front, okay? Glue. I just closed it.
or however you want. It doesn't specify.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, I could put it on high heels.
You could, or not.
I think it look cute on high heels though. Oh, so many high heels. Let's see if I can just cut the edges. No. Where's the long stuff?
I might get rid of that stamp because it's useless. Can't believe that. Well, there's a lot of paper for stamping later. Some of these sentiments are crap old.
Where did they go? Where did I put them? Oh, they're there.
Okay, clue number 6. Stamp your large image on a basic white scrap and color it in if needed, and then cut it out.
You know, with the Fun on Wheels, you had to buy that as a bundle, didn't you? Can't find where the dies are to it. Things are walking. Maybe my husband hides them because he sees me buying too much. Payback. Well, I've got lots of scrap now because I've stamped on the back of everything.
Cut. Ow.
Sorry, Sky. It's Oasis. Someone wants something.
Oh, I live in an apartment building right out and right underneath us are 3 cafes.
Oh, God. Oh,
And-
you poor bugger.
And we've got an outside sitting area. So yeah, they're all out there.
Oh, it's Saturday morning. The
Yep.
dads, it'll be the dads taking the kids out because the mums are having their rest.
Yeah.
My husband took the one kid to the movies and one to jiu-jitsu, and I rested
Good on you.
with Nancy.
It's funny. Sometimes like they're screaming, you know, like being ridiculous. And so I just scream out, control your children.
Oh,
Oh, just from in the inside of my apartment. So they don't know who's it coming from.
You'll get a name.
I don't care. Or sometimes they have their dogs and they cannot control their dogs. They're barking, or, you know, these tiny dogs they have?
Yeah.
They're real, you know, like I had a West Island White Terrier, but when I asked her to be quiet, she was quiet.
I don't know why
Unlike
they have to take their dogs on if they're going for a walk, go for a walk. Don't just take them to the restaurant and sit there.
Oh, no, but people do take it on a walk, but they also live here and have dogs in their apartments.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you in Melbourne?
No, I moved to Queensland, Gold Coast.
Ah, my
I
son's
know.
just moved up there to Currumbin Waters.
Currumbin Valley.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a lovely place.
I'm not happy.
No, I know you're not.
Not happy at all.
Um,
I'm an ex-foster kid and I had no parents, and I lived in foster homes from when I was 1, and my children mean so much to me that to lose them, my other son lives an hour away,
oh,
and I've been there all the time for them, and I've got 2 14-year-olds still at home.
wow.
Yeah, well, I've got a daughter with mental health, so she doesn't
Oh,
go
okay.
home. And so I've got raised her children from birth, and
Right.
so, you know, I'm really, really, really family orientated, and to lose my son and my grandbabies is
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you
did he have to move here for work, or?
Surf. The wife's brother lives there, and the mum and dad are in Tasmania and Hong Kong, so it's easier for them to do one trip up to visit
Right.
the whole family. So I'm not happy.
No.
But you know what? Have to grow up, move on, don't we?
Do actually, you can't hold on to them. As are all over the world. So
I know. It's just I'm just very, very attached to my children. Well, everyone is, but I mean, like, because of my situation, it triggers my little heart.
so how are we doing on our stamping and coloring and cutting?
Yep.
Getting there.
Hi, Allison. Thanks for joining.
I'll post on your page, Nancy.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Oh, good. You fixed it. Yay. Michelle, let's
I did.
see your.
But my
I'm
next one's not going so well.
Here we go. Let's see Michelle's card.
Yay, I finished it.
Yay, that looks good.
Now that I know,
well done.
now that I know what it's meant to do, now I can
Yeah.
get my head around it.
Oh, you're
Yep.
rocking it.
Oh gosh.
Sorry, what was that? Stamp your large image on basic white scrap and color it in it. Is this on this piece? On that second big piece?
No,
Is this on a scrap?
it's on a scrap.
And it has to be large.
You'll want it to be pretty large, I think.
Okay. Are we putting it on that little piece of colored paper?
You're still hinting.
You're
And
going to put it on your
I
card.
didn't put it on the card very straight, so it's a bit skew. I don't
well.
like that. I don't like that.
We haven't put it on the card yet.
Mm.
We're still stamping and
Not the
cutting.
image, that layer that you made.
I put that layer on the card, the front
Oh.
layer.
Yeah.
I think that's what she's saying is skewed.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's got too much card on this side and little none on that side. Oh well,
Yeah.
that's how I wanted it.
Yep. That's how we know it's handmade.
That's right.
Someone who's not crafty, and I'll be happy.
We ready for the next clue?
Yep.
Everybody else is quiet, so I don't know.
Yep.
Okay.
Cutting.
Add the image to the front of the card with dimensionals.
Oh no, that was a bad mistake.
You know, if you don't want to do that, don't do that.
That's all right. No, it's fine. It'll look nice on dimensionals, but I then shouldn't have dimensionalized the other one.
I do double dimensionals and it goes through just fine. They
Okay.
squish. And clue 8 is glue the remaining basic white layer to the inside of the card.
Oh, I finished a whole page of dimensionals.
There you go.
Oh,
Aki, what's wrong? Hey?
Hey.
Aki, come drop.
And then
Wow.
add any embellishments or a bow if desired.
Where'd they go? Oh, right in front of me. God. Yeah, one of the cafes is Starbucks. No. What's that other one?
Gloria Jean?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Your word on.
No.
Oh, why aren't you sticking on there?
Hey, I don't know if anyone knows, I bought this really great stuff for cleaning
I just have.
scissors.
I've got.
Look, just in case anyone's interested, I had a trouble with finding something to clean the scissors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Cool.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that was just random, I know.
No, it's okay. Bye, Michelle.
Bye,
Thanks for joining
Michelle.
us.
Bye, everyone. Sorry, I've got to go.
That's
Bye.
okay.
Nearly
Not
there.
bad.
Bye.
Post for me.
Bye.
I just use eucalyptus oil to clean my scissors.
Yeah, eucalyptus oil works, and Woolies has an oil cleaner, orange oil.
Yeah, that's
'Cause I
yucky.
looked at Woolies and I couldn't find it. Michael went to the hardware store. Aki, shush.
I
Aki,
don't like that orange oil.
Yeah.
Aki,
smell.
shush.
Yeah, it's called Orange Power.
Yeah.
Ah.
I've liked it.
Do you use it and then you wipe it clean with something else because it's
Yeah.
so oily? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just washed them again and dried them. But I also used it. Someone said put your glass blocks in the dishwasher, but that didn't. I had too many bits of sticky on them, so I just sprayed them all with that as well
Yes.
and did
Yes.
that.
The other thing is that I do to clean my blocks is I use these alcohol swabs
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
just use the
and on my snips as well sometimes.
I just use the icicle.
Yes, that too.
That's very expensive though, isn't it?
What?
Oh, icicle.
Oh, I don't know. A bottle lasts a long time.
It's like $15 or something for that small bottle.
Yeah, but you don't need it that often.
Or that
Well-
much of it at any one time.
Hmm.
No.
Let me know when you've got something to show.
Yeah, hang on. I'm just getting these dimensionals off. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Off.
Sounds very, what are you doing?
Taking the stupid backs off the dimensionals.
Do you know
can take it too.
the trick of pushing your fingernail down in the center of it and it lifts the edge?
I don't have a fingernail.
Well, you don't have to have much of one.
Because of my carpal tunnel, I actually am not very good with using my fingers.
Yeah.
I have to use tweezers.
Okay.
Just
So
to-
push
yeah.
them down and push it down in the center of the dimensional
Yeah.
and it'll lift the edge of the paper,
Ah,
the
okay.
backing paper.
All right, we'll try that next time. And stick it to the front, hey?
Yeah.
Why do I want it up this way? That looks pretty. That looks pretty.
And then the last basic white layer, that
Mm,
second one goes inside and add any embellishments that you want.
yes, I like to have a ribbon. A ribbon, a ribbon.
Something, but I'm not quite sure. I think I need a bow.
Okay, let me spotlight you.
I need a bigger, I should have used the bigger.
Oh, no, it's nice. I like that.
Oh, I like that. That's
Oh, that's
pretty.
nice. Yeah.
I struggle with too much spare space. I'm not a very clean and simple person. Anyway,
That's pretty.
Very nice.
I think it needs something else, but anyway, we'll have a look.
Yes, you can always play with it later. I'm just trying to get a ribbon on. There you go.
Alright. I'm done.
Okay, let me spotlight you. Oh, cute.
yes.
That's cute.
Great.
Yeah.
I haven't done the inside.
Nice.
It's very good.
Because the boys have birthday parties to go to. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yep. How about you, Heidi?
Yep, nearly done. Hang on. Oh. Ow.
oh, actually, we've got a confirmation tomorrow. I can use that for him.
There you go.
Is it every turn of life may you find adventure? That sounds all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want to put congratulations. He's a boy.
I'll show mine while we're waiting on Heidi.
yeah. Oh, that's cute. Is that the apple harvest?
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Lovely.
And then I cheated because I knew what was coming and I put my ribbon underneath there.
Lovely.
That is not fair, Nancy.
Uh-huh. But now you
See,
can make
she
yours
isn't
however you want.
Nancy's nifty for nothing.
Yeah, well, it's true. How many times have I done a mystery stamping and then gone and made more of them, just
Right.
knowing
So
what
I
I'm
wanted to
doing?
I wanted to show you on here. I did do mine with the scoring the other way so that the raised side is up.
I
Yeah.
think I should have. Anyway,
You can
No,
do
it
it either
looks
way.
nice. It looks nice indented.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I agree. I like that idea of doing it the other way.
How about
Well,
you
now you
doing,
can
Heidi?
Another one that way.
I will.
You ready, Heidi?
Oh, I'm just putting the ribbon on. Hang on.
Hmm.
Did you only make one this time, Nancy?
I did because there weren't alternatives to show, really.
Oh. Oh. Oh,
We've just made the alternatives for her.
I need scissors.
No, I think that ribbon across the middle looks good, Nancy. I'll have to. Just gives it a division, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If you put it on with dimensions, you can stick your pick tool underneath and pick it up and do it.
Yeah. Or you
I
can
can
use
still do- no,
little
I
strips
can't
of
do that.
cardstock
Yeah, I can't
and
wrap
slide them under.
Glue. Hang on.
That's
I'm
okay.
just putting glue on and then it'll be in.
Oh, thank you, Nancy, for that.
You're welcome.
And been good fun.
I'm glad you joined us. While we're waiting again, I'll come back here. Here is, if you could post your pictures on my Nancy's Nifty Note Makers group. I'm just trying to get it to focus a little better. That is great. If you want to post it over on Kylie's Crazy Crafters too, that's fine, but I really appreciate it when it goes on to the Nancy's Nifty Note Makers.
Yeah, that's
Great.
all right. We can do that.
I'll
So
do it on
there's,
yours. I'll do it on yours. And if I make
Thank
any
you.
more, I'll put some more on too.
excellent. Yep. So that's the link. You can
All
use
right.
the QR code or the regular. And now Heidi's ready. Excellent.
Sorry for being slow.
That's okay. Cute.
Oh, no.
And then I put ribbon on the inside.
Cool.
I haven't done
Nice.
mine yet.
Thanks.
Great.
I love doing Nancy's because that's 2 cards I get done super quick. Otherwise, I think too much.
Very, very good.
Thank you all for joining me today.
Oh, no,
If you've
thank
been
you.
watching the replay, please do also upload your cards whenever you get to doing them. We would love to see them. And if you make more using this design, feel free to upload them as well.
I will.
As I was saying, I'll be back again the first Thursday of July at 7 p.m. Look for the clues to be posted earlier that week, if not the week before that. I'm trying to get ahead of the game. Yeah,
Hard
thanks
work.
for joining me.
Did you
and-
say 7th of July?
I didn't say a specific date because I
Oh,
don't have it
sorry.
in front of me, but it's at 7 p.m. that first July,
The
first
first
Thursday in July.
Thursday. Hang on. Where's my mouse? That will be
Thursday is
the
the
first Thursday is the 6th of July.
6th.
Thank you very much. 6th
Okay,
of July.
putting it in my phone right now.
Excellent. 7 p.m. We'll try an Australian evening for everyone else in the world. You can watch on replay and join in that way. Thanks very much. And I'll see you guys next month.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Nancy.
Nancy.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
See
bye,
ya.
girls.